Possibly one of the most underrated and overlooked features of Diablo 4 Season 4 is open trade. Especially seeing as with this officially endorsed website, you'll be able to literally take screenshots of your items and make gold super easily from them. Valuable gold that you can then use towards the items that you actually need. And so in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can also utilize diablo.trade to quickly and seamlessly sell your items to make gold. So first of all, before we get into the process, I want to first emphasize that to be able to utilize trade to its full potential, you obviously sort of want to have your finger on the pulse of what types of items will actually be valuable in Diablo 4, especially in Season 4, right? For example, one way to determine that would be to check out, say, the tier list on Maxroll or what builds are popular, and thus what types of gear that people might actually want for those specific builds, right? For example, for the Minion Necromancer, which is extremely popular right now, people would be looking for plus to Golem Mastery on their chest pieces, and also perhaps things like plus to Skeletal Mage Mastery, as well as any associated uniques, and also for the Necromancer in general, because that's the most popular class right now. And with that, getting into the actual process and how the website works, first of all, you do want to just take a screenshot of whatever item that you want to sell. And then what I'll do is use Paint to edit the photo, because the screenshot will obviously capture the entire game screen and you don't want that. You want to crop the photo to only include the item or the item's description, right? And then all you need to do is to go over to diablo.trade, go to create a listing. Of course, first of all, you want to log in with your Battle.net account, and it is safe to do so because this is an officially, again, endorsed website by Blizzard itself, and it's also featured on their official Discord. But anyhow, once you log in and then click on create a listing, you can actually very conveniently just drag and drop in that screenshot, that cropped picture of that item into the box or onto the web page, and it'll usually be able to auto-fill and auto-populate all the accurate attributes on that item. Now, this website is still kind of in beta, so it doesn't 100% work out, but even if it doesn't necessarily fill out everything completely, you can still very easily just look at your screenshot and just type in some of the values that it has yet to fill out for you. But oftentimes I'll find that for uniques especially, it's worked very well. Sometimes it'll miss like one line of a unique. If there's like a special attribute or like a plus skill thing, then I'll just like manually add that in. And then for legendaries, I'm not sure if it can accurately detect the item affixes on a legendary just yet, but I'm sure that's something that they will fix very soon. And thus for now, I'm just manually inputting stuff on a legendary, which again, does not take much time at all. And for a final important step before creating any listing, you usually want to go over to the marketplace to search up the item or a similar item to what you're selling to see what the lowest listed prices are, right? Because in order to sell your item successfully and relatively quickly, you do want to sort of match the cheapest prices on a market or even undercut them slightly, right? Depending on how urgently you want to sell the thing. So what you can do is go over to the marketplace, go over to filter, and then the filter is pretty self-explanatory. If you're looking for a unique item, you can simply just search up that specific unique item, and then if there's any greater affixes that you're also looking to match, that perhaps the item that you're selling also has, you can go down below to also filter for the greater affix. And then you'll just want to sort by lowest price to be able to see, of course, the lowest price listings. And of course, some other things to check off are whatever realm you're on. Say most people are going to be on seasoned softcore, and then you also want to check the box that says exact price listings. Otherwise, you'll mainly just see a lot of listings without any prices, as in they just want people to offer them a gold price, which is not what you want to be able to match someone else's price. And with that, once you've created your item listings, you can then just sit back and wait for people to message you, or if anyone's interested in any of your items. I personally have gotten a ton of whispers already, despite not having listed that many items just yet, and have been very successful in just selling a bunch of stuff. Even items that are not necessarily like super top tier or without greater affixes can still be sold. Usually you can sell them for a couple million, which at a glance is not that much compared to say just doing like whispers, but considering how easy this process is, and also you're kind of just setting things up in very little time while still being able to play the game while you just wait for these things to sell on the side, right? I still consider this to be a very efficient way to make gold, in addition to however else you can make gold inside the game. Now, as for the chat window, the way it works is you can actually just click on any listing, and this is what people will do to you with your listings. So for example, if someone wanted to buy something, they would just click on your listing and then click on the messaging icon to be able to, very conveniently too, message that person what exact item they want. You don't have to type anything, you just click. For example, if somebody's interested in my item, they can click on that and I'll receive a message that they're interested in that particular item. And then what I can do in the chat is there's a button that says reveal battle tag, where if I just click on it, it'll automatically send them my battle tag, which will make it again super convenient and easy for people to just add each other on Battle.net and then just trade, right? Via this chat function that's built in also to diablo.trade. And you really don't have to type much. Again, you're just clicking to automatically send messages, which makes things even more streamlined and convenient. And by the way, if you want to buy anything, which this website is great for too, that is also the exact thing you'll do. Again, you just use the marketplace, go over to filter, and then of course sort by lowest price, and then also look for the green mark besides a person's username to see whether that person's actually online, because if they are, chances are you'll be able to get a response right away for whether or not they'll be able to trade with you, and you actually might be able to get the item right away. So with that, I would highly recommend anybody who plays Diablo 4 to also utilize diablo.trade for a very hassle-free and seamless way to enhance your Diablo 4 experience and also be able to progress to your desired items much quicker. Anyhow, let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you've had success with selling anything or with trade, and if you got any value from this video, do consider smashing that like button, which will help the channel out, and also consider subscribing as well for more cutting edge guides just like this one. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.